When you see something, say something. Hello and welcome to my channel KDG's and Boss Corner, where we give you latest happening around the world on sports, entertainment, politics, food, lifestyle, and what have you. This is your boy KD G's Papa coming to you live today. Um, I'm doing this video because I am crying inside of me at the level of happenings in Nigeria, insecurity, impunity, nonchalant attitude of our government, and whatever they bring to the table, and people take them that way. Yeah, thanks to Very Dark Man for exposing truly and purely what is actually going on in Benue State as regarding the buying of people and how all this have been covered up all this while. If you can flash back during the time of former Governor Samuel Otom, he always cry over the media, going to media stations, TV, to complain about the level of insecurity in Benue State. But because of politics, people do not really attribute much attention to those times and what he was saying. And also because he was from the opposition government, he's in the PDP, and the Buhari government was in APC. So they played politics along all through his 8 years. I remember vividly Samuel Otom always coming up to complain about insecurity in Benue State. And because the way Nigeria is structured, the government at the center has much control, much power over security apparatus, especially the police force. So there's limited to what you can do as a governor in terms of security. Yet they call a governor the chief security officer of a state. Now, this recent one, is the one that hit the camel at the back, that hit the back of the camel, or broke the back of the camel, so to speak. And everybody is now seeing it. They say when the breeze blows, it exposes the nyash of a fowl. So everybody is now seeing it. Not that these things have not been going on. It's been on for a very long time. Now it has coincided to a level where it's very difficult for us to pick up the pieces together. And come to think of it, the so-called Reverend Father, Hyacinth Alia, who is the governor, is also playing hanky-panky. In fact, it seems like Governor Alia is scared of the risk of being suspended as a governor of Benue State. And that is why when he welcomed Tinubu on Wednesday, he gave him a rousing banquet, a rousing entertainment. Can you imagine? What on earth could that mean? A state that was supposed to be mourning for the souls that were lost over the weekend. They said over 200 people lost their lives, including about 59 children that were lynched. And the only thing they could do is to litter the streets with red carpet, put people with flags, wearing ashwebi, dancing and rejoicing. Are they all right? Are they okay? Even the people that were being paid to come and do such, can't they refuse? We saw a video of school children. They declared public holiday, which is an aberration on its own, because the president is coming to your state. But because you lost over 200 souls, you did not declare public holiday. But because a president is coming that doesn't even care, if not that Pope Leo spoke about it, and Very Dark Man went there to expose the level of massacre, the level of destruction of lives and property that had taken place in that place. Nobody would have. The president, if not that he was challenged, he would have come out. Okay, look at when they sent they said what is the team military team or whatever security team that they posted to go there and clear road before. We could see how they were being challenged along the road, not from terrorists anyway, but from flood, to to show you the level of things of how Benue State has deteriorated. I saw a video on the Facebook. If I can still lay my hand on it, I will share it at the end of this video for you to look at what is happening in Benue State. All these Fulani herdsmen, they just kidnapped the young youths, vibrant youth, future of tomorrow, tied them and quiet them up to 30 of them laying down on the floor lifeless. What is all this, for crying out loud? And this governor, he said he's a man of God. He was a reverend father. God, have mercy on Nigeria and everything that is happening in Nigeria. There are too many bloodshed. There are too many souls that have been lost. Please, give us the idea on how to combat this insecurity, especially for middle belt, because they are the food basket of the nation. And once that place is conquered, believing me or you that we're in the south, they've already gotten to the south. They will penetrate through Enugu, Kogi State, through Kwara, and that is all. The south is already conquered because the north is already conquered. So we have to hold the line, which is the middle belt, which is the north central, and hold it tight so that they cannot cross to this other side. I'm not saying this because I'm a standard, because it affects everyone in Nigeria. And they say when a part of body is sick or is aching, it affects every part of the body. And that is normal. This is everyone's problem in Nigeria. I'm crying within me when I see these videos, these screens every day, these pictures. It's facts. I don't know. Oh my God. So people, I think we need to pray very well. Yes, I know we'll be praying, and prayer doesn't solve everything, but this government that we have, God will remove them and put a leader or leaders that will understand the pain of the people, that will be able to give people enough security, enough food, enough education, enough facility and infrastructure, so that cost of living will be better, and living life will also be better for people in Nigeria. What offense has Nigerian citizens committed that will warrant all this from our politicians? Every day, they just place deaf ear. They seem as if they do not hear. What they are all about and focusing is to satisfy their pockets and their vision, and that's all. None can always shout. Talked about these things, they kept prosecuting him because he's fighting against them. He's saying the truth, he's revealing whatever they stand for. And come to talk about it, I heard the other day the lawyers have decided to opt for no case submission, which is good. I'm wishing him all the best. I know that the federal government does not have case against him. They are just holding him there to see if they can find anything to rope him in or to hold him. But he has spent enough time in the jail, in the prison. 4 years now, counting for the second time. First time again, same thing, before they granted him bail. So they should just free the young man and let him continue the work of God he's doing, because he is the only dissenting voice against this government, apart from Peter Obi that have come on board now again, all from the southeast. Then the other day, I learned they also forged, or rather not forged, but quickly assembled another court case against Senator Natasha, and they wanted to throw her into prison because she did not come for her hearing. But as God will have it, someone tipped off her lawyer, and her lawyer quickly ran away. So you can imagine what kind of level of impunity that is taking place in Nigeria. What is the relationship between federal government and Senator Natasha? The issue is between Akpabio, Yahya Bello versus Natasha, and I think that is how it should go. But Akpabio has lost every sense of responsibility, every sense of shame. He doesn't shame again. So Akpabio should be the one facing Natasha. He was being accused. He refused to step down. He's there using all the power, all the political might and will that he has, and trying to bring Senator Natasha down, just to clamp her down, to make sure that the voice does not speak again. But the masses, I love what they're doing, standing up for the truth and against evil and all their corrupt practices. And we will keep fighting until Nigeria will change, and Nigeria must survive, and Nigeria must succeed. So,
hay ko no battata mabbe de men jangitan ko e mabbe men dufa jiijam mabbe kam mari diina Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ka diina Allah ka be anni bonnude wodi insa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jabi to wala fuko men accirta be wala fuko men keddantobe ko e mabbe ter mabbe men jangitan de fu bi izinin azil jabbar zul quwwatil makin rabbul arshil azim rabbana wa rabbuka kulli shay ay hefer be kam ɗon hefer umi faya nata ley bungu so kamɓe ɓe bonna dina Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ka ɗum wonno battane mawɗon men cankitan ko e mawɗon oɗo wonno filmo fiɗaka ayyo tade makko waɗi an kadi ni wonnono men cankitirta koye mon de men jangitan koye moɗon men juppa ƴiƴele moɗon wona dow konnago on de kammari wañude dina Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala evre ɓe ɗum wonno battane moɗon e leydi Allah ni soni on jaɓike soni on jaɓali ɗum wonno battane moɗon soni on jaɓi ɗum latano on moƴƴere soni on jaɓa ko cuuɗi moɗon waɗi helle dina Allah ka yaha e leydi Allah ni inchallah so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jaɓi ayuba watto sangi de hoore makko Allahu akbar yo ni tan ay ɗum wonno battane maɓɓe inchallah Allah